But yeah, man, welcome back to the Snake Trap Sessions. I am so excited to be back. Pomona Reptile Super Show 2025, and it is on and cracking. What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Trap Reptile Vlogs. I'm your boy MJ. Do me a favor, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you like best out of this Reptile Super Show vlog. But yes, we're gonna go hit the pavement. We're gonna see who's here, and as always, I'm gonna go find the best tables that I think that need to be displayed on today's vlog. So you guys are in for a treat. I don't even want to waste no time. Let's see who's here. Let's go hit the ground running. Choo! With the first person we show off, because it is Stephen Kush, the Kush, the Kusher-nator. It is AKA the Scrub King at the trap booth, representing, brought some awesome animals. What do we have to show off here, Stephen?
We have a barneck scrub python right here. This is a year-and-a-half-old animal from one of my, what I call my melanistic line, where the mom of this animal is almost solid black, which is almost unheard of with barneck scrub pythons. And while he is lighter, you can see by the back end, he's very, very dark, and really a look that I highly covet. Has a very interesting cryptic pattern as well. And as you guys can tell, very good attitude on this guy, as is the case with most, if not all, captive bred scrub pythons, particularly barnecks.
So since I'm having this topic being talked about now, as far as why are there calmer United States captive born and bred scrubs versus the wild caught, what would you have to say to that, Stephen?
That level of stress that they experience in the collection process is pretty high, and especially for an intelligent, high-strung, kind of more visually oriented snake like a scrub python. That's a kind of stress that some animals just don't quite get over. But especially if you raise them from babies, form a relationship, in hand with that animal from the time they're young. They get used to you as the keeper. You get used to how they act as the animal, and it's a relationship that can become really rewarding, as they're super interactive snakes. Very interesting to observe their movements. They love climbing, and I don't know. To me, they kind of embody all of the best aspects of all the pythons wrapped up into one snake.
Awesome. Well, guys, come check him out. All right, Stephen Kush at the trap booth. Where can people follow you at, Stephen, in case they want to pick up a scrub?
Instagram, Scrub Shepherd, Facebook, Stephen Kush, YouTube, Stephen Kush as well.
And where can people find you Wednesdays?
Trap Talk Reptile Network, Kush's Corner, live every Wednesday night.
My man, let's go. Shout to Brooke. I love Brooke. All right, so Stephen Kush, and since we're right here next to the trap production and Big E Top G Villarino Reptiles, all the way from Miami.
What's up?
His wife Lisette. What's up, Lisette? Killing it with the jewelry.
Look at
but
this.
Yeah, what
right
are we
here,
showing
this trap
right now?
Production. Look at that.
What a collaboration. All right, you be the one. What do we have here?
Firefly OD DG Clown. Okay, this is dope right here. The Trap Man right here hit this one.
And I only brought this because I saw this on your booth.
And
what is this
we
right
got Xanthic Clown over here, VPI, Villain Line. Let's put this girl over here. Let's put these together. Look at this, man. Woo! Ain't nothing wrong with MJ's pastel, I'll tell you that. Yeah, man. Amazing stuff here. Pomona Reptile Super Show. Banging. This place is bonkers. The busiest show I've ever been to, I'll tell you that. Okay? They call it the Reptile Super Show for a reason.
Message!
Okay? Simply put, like MJ says, it's a fact. Super. Right? Most people I've ever seen at a show.
Freaking epic, man. You guys cannot miss this booth for sure. If you're at the Reptile Super Show, Villarreal Reptiles, will we see you here again, Emilio?
Hell yeah, every year, at least once a year.
All right.
I'm looking to do every January.
All right, epic. So Sunday, Reptile Super Show Pomona 2025. We're gonna be walking around right now. The door's just open, okay? So it's not even as close as packed as it's gonna get. I will say Saturday was nuts through the roof. Okay, but why don't we make some rounds? I see some heavy hitters in the building. All right, we're gonna show you guys some awesome booths right now, so you guys are in for a treat. Let's go. Cheers.
Look at the hand.
All right, guys, we're here at Mountain Man's Constrictors. The homie Jake right
Yes,
here,
sir.
and the homie
What's up?
Skyler, right?
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you guys. All right, so you came by the booth, bro. You said I had to come check you out. What do you got?
Hell yeah. Well, let's start here. We'll work our way down, but really like this DGG stripe here.
Oh, that's
super
nice.
pretty.
Look at that.
Nice yellows.
Some G-stripe clown stuff.
G-stripe.
DG
DG clown.
stuff.
This pied here,
Look at
for
that.
just being enchy, pied and het lavender is like on fire. Like beautiful.
That's good
nice
quality
colors.
right there for sure.
Super excited. I'm working a lot of blackhead and hypo. So I really like the GHI and blackhead together. Just super dark. Super dark.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. Like when you go like good dark jean to dark jean, you can't go wrong with that, right?
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah.
Badass urban camo stuff down here.
Yeah, so the Urban Camo Project's one that I've been working for 6-7 years, and I finally started hitting them this year. So I got some really cool stuff here. Like you said, dark. I love that shit. So
Right.
over here is by far my favorite. She turned out just dynamite.
Oh wow, look at that's freaking killer.
Yeah.
So what are some of the maybe drawbacks with working with a project like this? And what I mean by that, like you have like the 8-ball project and like certain like cinnamon combos that like, for instance, aren't good for certain ball pythons, but I don't, what's that when it comes to a camo project?
So what it really comes down to is like with the super cinnamon stuff, you can get some like kinking and duckbilling and stuff like that. But what I've found over the years is if you incubate at a lower temperature, so I'll start with my super cinnamon stuff, I'll start at 87 degrees, but I'll also start at the bottom of my incubator.
Okay.
And start to work up. And what I've found is since I started doing that, I've had no issues with any birth defects or deformities or anything like that at all.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah.
Good to know, man. Yeah, awesome. What else you guys got when you want to show up before we leave? That's a badass snake. I will say it's one of the nicest camos I've seen.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah.
And the other thing with the camos, like they're hard to hit because you have to land on a lot of things in one snake. It's got to be super cinnamon. It's got to have sandblast. It's got to be 100% het pie.
Right.
And, and then to really get that good look, then you're adding like your pastel. That one also has spark, so it just really came in hot.
Simple's good sometimes.
This blackhead pied, man. I mean, black pastel pied. I think she's just really pretty one. I just
Right.
really like the way her pattern came off the neck and not just on the head and then that little spot on the tail.
Yeah.
So we don't do a lot of black pastel pied because of that, but you kind of need that or cinnamon to do like the Oreo pieds and stuff.
Right.
The panda pieds and what have you.
Yeah, so like the super mahogany black pastel pieds.
Yep.
So we're working that pretty hard this year. But you came by on day 2. We sold a lot of the really cool stuff already.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Normally I do my vlogs on Saturday, but it was so chaotic yesterday once those doors open, and I had no chance to even leave my table. But I'm glad I did now, man. I'm glad I got to check you guys out. Where's the best place for people to follow you guys at?
We're everywhere. We've got a YouTube channel. It's Mountain Man Constrictors. Instagram, TikTok. Mountain Man Constrictors and MM Constrictors on Instagram.
All right, I'll put those links in the description below, man. Nice to meet you, Jake. Shout out to Skyler, man. Good to see you guys again. Hey, real quick, why should somebody come to the Reptile Super Show?
Variety. Like this place is insane. Whatever you want, they got it. Yeah.
Dude, love to hear it, man.
That's crazy.
Nice meeting you guys, man. Keep killing the game. All right, so now we're towards the back of the Reptile Super Show. Over here with JTK Reptiles. I don't know why I couldn't say that right, but these fools always bring a sick ass display of monitors and like here you have some beaded lizards right here. Look at that beauty. Shout out to the homie right there. Excuse me. So yeah, definitely a packed super show for a Sunday so far. Like I said, doors just opened not too long ago, so it's really about to get on and cracking here soon. Look at these two gross right here. Oh my God, my lace monitor mentor, Alec, and the homie right here. What are you guys up to?
Walking around, enjoying
everything out, you
one of the best shows in the country. You know?
Hey, rumor has it you got a lace monitor on Morph Market, a normal lace monitor.
Not anymore.
It's gone?
It's gone.
Dude,
It's gone.
that's why you don't sleep on it. Oh, that's my
Got more
dog right
hatching.
here.
Three
Hell
more,
yeah.
three more.
Shout to the young homies, Alex and Lucas. I gotta say, the future of the reptile game is super bright because of those two guys right there. Many other young reptile keepers who are doing it right in the game. So shout out to all the young keepers in the game doing it right. You guys are something else, man. It's all about the youth. I'll tell you that much. All right, who's here, man? Who's here? There's some really cool tables here. So let's go. We got Reptile Factory. Not come to Reptile Super Show without seeing Renee and Danny of Portuguese Pythons and the queen of Portuguese Pythons. Hi, Renee.
Hi, I'm Jay.
Actually, I'm gonna shake her. I'd give her hugs because Renee's a sweetheart. But what's up, Renee?
Not much. How about you?
You're at your home show,
I
okay?
am.
You and Danny slay Reptile Super Shows. But
Love
why
it.
don't you give us a little bit of an insight how January 2025 is going? Today's Sunday. I know it just started, but how's Saturday go?
Saturday was great. Lots of people through the door, lots of people at the table. I feel like we never really had a chance to walk away. Lots of good education to people. Lots of pet buyers, I feel like.
Right.
It's a really great day overall.
Nice. What did you have here that you maybe want to show off to some of the people?
I would like to show off some of our Ultramelt projects.
Dude,
you know, for
head
all
over
those
there, yeah.
Ultramelt haters.
Yeah, lead the way.
So, we produce a blackhead Ultramelt clown. Been waiting to do that.
Oh my gosh, look at that thing. Whoa, that thing is nice.
And we also have a blackhead Mojave Hurricane Ultramelt who's heteropied.
So favorite recessive complement to Ultramel? Like what's something you just can't get enough of when it comes to a double recessive, including Ultramel?
I like Ultramel clowns.
Yes.
We do dabble with a little bit of the Ultramel pies and trying to do Ultramel puzzle, but my main focus would be the Ultramel clown.
I gotta say that's definitely one of the nicest Ultramel clowns I've seen. So a snake like this, Renee, what's the game plan? Where are you and Danny want to take a snake like that?
We want to, well, obviously we finally got the blackhead in there. Would like to maybe put something, he's not a super fan of the Enchi going to the clown, but I think this combination and added to clown would be really cool.
It's crazy how, different tastes. You have people who prefer Enchi, people who don't prefer Enchi, and so Danny's the opposite with Enchi. You like Enchi.
He doesn't like Enchi and clown, but I like blackhead and Enchi together, and I think that would make the clown pop even more.
Oh my gosh, you are making some ripples in the Ultramel projects. Mm-hmm. Now, what's another cool project you want to show us?
So we did do a triple head to triple head pairing. It was a triple head hypo sunset clown to a triple head hypo sunset clown. We produced a pastel sunset clown who did test out 100% het hypo.
Whoa.
And a pastel hypo sunset 100% het clown. So imagine this, but in the hypo.
Yeah, I mean, hypo makes everything better, but
Heck yeah.
especially sunset. I will say that sunset hypos and sunset ultramels.
Yes.
Okay, but then here we are talking about all three going together.
Right.
Sunset ultramel hypo.
Yes.
I don't think you're gonna. I don't see how you're not gonna win with that. I feel like that. Yeah, folks. Quality all lands in the morph. What's the age of? So this is a 20.
2024. She hatched out in October.
Wow.
Both these girls, they're back-to-back clutches.
So I got to ask you a question, Renee.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the main secret with a lot of these breeders getting a lot of their females and males up to size quicker? Like quicker than most. You know what I mean?
So, I mean, I don't say we power feed. We breed our own rodents, so Danny is able to select the right size for our animals. Whereas I know some people don't have that option. They have to go to pet stores, and maybe someone small rat is maybe the size of like a medium or vice versa type thing. I just think for us having the right, like the variety of selection of rodents and the weekly feedings and consistently helps us get those females not up to size, like not pushing them, but just kind of moving along a little bit. Hope that makes sense.
Yeah, it totally does. All right, Renee, we're very proud of you and Danny.
Thank you.
Where can people follow you guys? If people want to buy one of your snakes, where do people go?
You can reach out to us on Instagram. We are on Morph Market at our store. You can email us, PortuguesePythons@gmail.com. But I would say Instagram would be your best bet, or Morph Market.
All right, man.
Yeah.
We need you back on Trap Talk, okay?
Heck yeah, I'm
All right,
ready.
Let's go. All right, shout out to Danny and Renee. Gotta love those couple, man. Love seeing what they're doing in the hobby. Definitely making the right moves. And yeah, make sure you'll give them a follow. Gotta see my man Armin over at Herp Time. If you were at the Reptile Super Show, Armin's tables are always on and popping. And I will be displaying Armin's table on the Morph Market vlog I'll be dropping here. In case any of you guys are wondering, I'm gonna be dropping a vlog anytime I'm at a show under the Morph Market YouTube channel. Now we're gonna be really spotlighting the more rare species on the Morph Market channel. Obviously we're gonna be hitting up some ball python people as well. Any Morph Market member will be getting a spotlight on that vlog channel on Morph Market's YouTube channel. So make sure you head over to Morph Market right now. Go subscribe to Morph Market's YouTube channel, because you could also not only see that, but you can catch my Friday Morph Market show that I do there every Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Shout out to Morph Market. And of course, another good friend of mine, John's Jungle. John always kills it at a Reptile Super Show. Always brings a wide variety of reptiles, really, really cool stuff. He's over there shaking and baking. But yeah, John's definitely one of the biggest OGs in the game for sure. Shout out to John from John's Jungle, and his wife's awesome as well. Don't want to disturb her. Pet Kingdom. Pet Kingdom's local of San Diego, so that's cool. Cool to see Pet Kingdom in the house. Timberline over there. You got Timberline. Shout out to Timberline. Trap Talk and Timberline are talking. All right. You could potentially see a collaboration with Trap Talk, Reptile Network, and Timberline in the near future, day by day. I'll tell you that much. All right. We have Zoomed in the building. Still talking to Zoomed. Just a little insider on that. Talking to Zoomed. But man, it is packed. People are coming in. The lines are just flowing in right now. This is great. Also, guys, don't forget Reptile Talks Anaheim Hilton happening May 16th and 18th. I went to the Reptile Talks last year. It was a really, really good time. I really recommend, if you can, you save that date, you attend the Reptile Talks. Funny how I was telling you guys that you can catch more of the rare species on Morph Market. Heard somebody just say, man, this is all pythons. All right, guys, I made it from the front all the way down to the back. Checked out everything I needed checked out. Now, if you want to get more of a deeper inside of the Reptile Super Show, like I said, head over to Morph Market's YouTube channel. I will be dropping a vlog on that channel as well, where we're going to be looking at more of the diverse, more of the more rare species of reptiles. So make sure you guys check that out. But listen, that's all we have this week on the Trap Reptile vlogs. I'll be sure to catch you here next week, and I'm out. Cheers. Shout out to US ARC and all US ARC members. If you don't know what US ARC is, don't be ashamed. Just go ahead and click the third link in the description below. See what US ARC is all about, okay? You never know when legislations are gonna hit your backyard, so that's why it's very important to consider becoming a US ARC member today. These numbers really do matter, and they look at it for consideration when it comes to battling legislation. So first and foremost, thank you, Phil Goss. Thank you to anybody out there who partners up and volunteers with US ARC organization. Thank you for anyone out there who's a US ARC member. And if you can't become a US ARC member today, please talk about it on your platforms. Let your neighbors know, let all your pet stores know what US ARC is here for, and it's here to fight for our animal rights. Thank you to every US ARC member and US ARC supporter out there. Cheers.